everybody. This is the second part of the light installation, smoke and firebox glow. Did I mention sound? Yeah, sound as well. Before I move on, these are screwdrivers I've been waiting for, so I can complete the class 08, because the nuts are considerably smaller than the nuts on these. A while ago I purchased one of these, may well have been from Hornby, which was a 2.5mm, which is that one. I think that alone cost me about £7. All six cost me 13, including postage. Yeah, they came today, so I'll do the class 08. That's that. This, the decoder. I prepared the decoder ready to install and connect the lights. I've soldered the wires onto the 8-pin socket, plug rather. White will be for the front and rear lights. Blue is for the common return. And yellow, it should be green actually, but I can't find my green wire, is for the firebox glow. So those wires are ready. The brown wire, which is connected to the decoder, is for the smoke generator. So there are 4 wires I'll be soldering together. 2 purple for the speaker wire, and then there's the stay alive capacitor. So the decoder is ready to be installed and soldered up. Speaker, what I tend to do, just take the body off. What I tend to do is take the coil out, because it just flips out, and fit the speaker in there underneath, because of the space inside is limited for all the wires and the stay alive capacitor and the decoder. To fit that in as well, it gets a bit tight. So I tend to just drill 2 holes in here and pull the wires through, solder it on, and put the coil back in. So that's what I tend to do. It sounds pretty good when it's underneath there. That's just my personal way of doing things. It's probably not the right way, but it's the way I do it. The wires, because I'm only put one light on the back, I just connect these 2 wires to the other wires coming from the loco, which I'll show you in a minute. And yeah, that's it. Just solid. That's just it's very simple. Just 2 wires. It'll put 2 lights on. I've daisy chained them together anyway, and I still end up with 2 wires, and just to solder to the decoder wires. That yellow wire, which is part of the light, normally goes to a rear light for directional lighting. White is for the front, yellow is for the rear, but because I want the front and rear at the same time, I'll connect this to the white. So when the front lights come on, this rear light will come on. So that's that. Sorry about that, the battery went. I never check my batteries. But anyway, that's what happened then. Back to this. What I've done is I fitted the metal chimney, as you can see, but it's not been painted yet. The curvature of the metal chimney didn't match the body perfectly, so I had to reshape it a little bit, and I put milliput to seal all the way around and to stick it in position, and it's very, very strong, the lilliput. And so that is now fixed into position. The smoke generator, we can just see sticking out there. I managed to get another layer of heat shrink around it, just to give it extra protection give the body extra protection from the heat generated from this. But I find the metal, on mine anyway, doesn't get hot, so the body won't melt. But I did manage to get another layer of insulating tape around the smoke generator, and just to give it that extra protection. But also, in a previous locomotive, I glued it in position, and then I thought, well, what happens when the if the smoke generator fails for whatever reason? If it's glued in position, it'll be a murder to get out. Fortunately, the extra layer of heat shrink not only protects the body, further protects the body, it also gives a very, very tight fit. So should it fail, I just be able to twist it and it'll come out. And that's one of the reasons why I use 2 layers of insulating, heat shrink rather, not insulating, heat shrink. I then read the wires, which you should be able to see along here, tape down, and then I connect all the different coloured wires up to black wires, so I've got 4 wires coming out. One wire is for the firebox globe, another is for the front lights, and the other is the blue common return. So I've got a firebox globe, the lights at the front, and the smoke generator. The 3 common returns are soldered together there, in there. It's hard to get this right when I'm looking at this on the screen. 3 common returns come into here, fix down, and come out to 1 black wire. The firebox glow and the front lights common returns have a resistor. So I've got, if I just quickly show you on these wires, I have, you can imagine the resistor on the end of each of those wires. The smoke generator requires a direct feed to the decoder. So where I've got two resistors, one for each of the smoke generators, front lights and firebox glow, because the smoke generator requires a direct feed, I put it on the this side of the resistors, so it ends up with a direct feed to the smoke generator. So it's on the outside of the 2 resistors. I hope that makes sense. Didn't to me. I know what I'm doing. I mean, if you want to, for example, these wires coming from the smoke generator, that part of the smoke generator, have their own resistance to control the electrons. I generally do not talk too technical, because they're boring anyway. If I start waffling on about electrons and the resistance created by this particular type of wire, then you'll probably switch off even more. So don't bother. But if anybody wants to know things such as Ohm's law or the resistance wires and the electrons, please ask, and I'll mention it in the next video if I'm doing a similar video to this. Yeah, I label each of the wires up for obvious reasons. You know, when all black wires are coming out, I have no idea where they go, so I label them up. So they go through that, down there, through the body, the same way the Hornbys do, with and a direct feed into the tender. What I also had to do was Dremel off part of the metal chassis, because the generator fouled on this bit. I'll show you. That's a bit cut off. the smoke generator fouled on this, so take it away and it fits in perfectly. If I have an issue with weight, I can always add. I purchased the weights you see on wheel balancing to balance the wheels on your car, and I think for about 200 it cost about £12, and are perfect. You know, they've got sticky sides so you can just stick them down. I can't remember the two weights I purchased, but it'd be easy to fit in there should I need extra weight when I start running this around the track. But I had no choice but to cut this so I could fit the smoke generator. So that's that. That's the end of this video. The next video you'll see will be all wired up, put together, screwed down. Fingers crossed it works. I'll probably ask my wife to paint this. She's more steadier than I am to match the black. So yeah, the next video will be this running. Well, not running, it'll be on a rolling road and the smoke coming out. So I'll see you in the next video. Thanks a lot.